How's it going, you crazy people? Today, we're going to be looking at AATROX and his brand new rework. His abilities have been officially leaked by Riot, and today we're going to go through his passive, his Q, W, E, and R, and just read what they do and have a little bit of a watch of the video and just kind of have a little bit of a discussion and a theory of what he's going to actually be like in lane and just how strong he's really going to be. So let's get started with his passive, guys. His passive is called Deathbringer Stance. AATROX's next basic attack has increased range and deals a percentage of the target's maximum health as damage. This attack also significantly reduces all healing and shielding on the target for a few seconds. This is actually, I think, the first time we'll have ever had a Grievous Wounds. You know, Grievous Wounds obviously from Morello's and so on, or a damage reduction, but in the form of shields. So we can actually have a Grievous Wound for shields. So in theory, if Karma or Janna or someone like that puts a shield on you while AATROX has his passive on you, then it's going to be halved, or I don't know what the percentage is going to be, but it's going to be significantly reduced. Which, when he says significantly reduced, I'm assuming 50 to 70%. It's going to be a lot more than just like 10-20%. And Deathbringer Stance's cooldown is slightly reduced whenever AATROX casts a spell or when he lands the edge of the Darkened Blade on a champion. Okay, so that's how he's going to refresh his passive and refresh that CD. Alright, so let's see it in action, guys. So there's the auto attack. And you can see like the heart. So that's the debuff there, guys. It's like a heart with an X through it. And then there's Janna doing like the smallest amount of barrier ever. Like that shield is tiny. The shield is tiny, guys. I like it. Something different. I like the way Riot has actually thought about the passive in a little bit of a different way. Nice. So moving on to his Q. His Q is called the Darkened Blade. And this says AATROX swings his greatsword up to 3 times. Each cast increases in damage and impacts a unique area of effect and can hit with edge of the blade a second smaller hitbox. Okay. Edge of the blade. Hitting enemies at the far end of the first 2 casts and the center of the third briefly knocks them up and deals significantly more damage. Okay, so hitting enemies at the far end of the first 2 casts, so the far end and the center of the third knocks them up. Okay, so first cast is the middle. Second cast, okay, so that's pretty cool. So first cast, straight. Second cast, AoE, in a line. Pretty good. Pretty good wave clear. It's going to be pretty good in team fights. Especially if he gets a Tiamat. If he gets a Tiamat early, surely that should be pretty OP. Maybe bring back AATROX jungle? I don't know. And that was the second attack. Or that was, yeah, it was the second hit. Okay. In the third. Oh! Third's like an absolute circle. That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. This is just like Riven, guys. It's just like Riven. Where she is... her Q. Anyway, moving on. That's really cool. So, moving on to the W. Infernal Chains, guys. W. AATROX smashes the ground, damaging the first enemy hit and briefly slowing them if a champion or a large monster. Yeah, I was saying about AATROX jungle. They are chained to the impact area. If the chained enemy is still in the impact area after a few seconds, they are dragged to the center and take damage again. That's it in action. So... oh, okay. So this gets sucked in. This gets pulled back. That's really, really cool. Jeez, like the amount of slows and knockups and just CC AATROX has now is pretty insane. It's pretty crazy. Like, oh my god, it's like Riven 2.0, guys. So, E! Yeah, I actually seen this. This is what makes him like Riven, guys. Everyone's saying he's like Riven. He is actually like Riven. So, Umbral Dash, E, passive. AATROX heals for a portion of the damage he deals. Okay, it's just general lifesteal. But the active, AATROX dashes, increasing his attack damage for a few seconds. Umbral Dash can store up to 2 charges and can be used simultaneously with the Darkened Blade. So, he kind of saves charges from his dash, or for his dash. Just like a Kali would. A Kali obviously has her dash with her ultimate, but his is going to be his E. And whenever he does dash, he is going to do extra damage. So, and he doesn't significantly have to dash towards a champion. He can use it as an escape, you know, like Riven. So you can just dash through the wall. He can dash over the wall. Can he dash back again? No way. Oh, I can imagine some sick AATROX jukes are incoming, guys. Here we go. That was nice. Let's see it in action. What in the world? The amount of CC this dude has is insane. The amount of CC he has is crazy. What in the world? Right, then it's our guys, World Ender. He looks sick. He just looks like a badass. He looks like a Final Fantasy boss. That's what he reminds me of. He comes back to life. Oh baby. So World Ender, guys, AATROX unleashes his full might, becoming monstrous in size and taking flight in massive wings. As he transforms, AATROX fears nearby minions and briefly increases his movement speed. This bonus is reactivated when out of combat. Pretty awesome. He just becomes, it's kind of like Nasus, he just becomes a bit of a beast. He just gets extra damage, extra movement speed. Fears people, you know, be pretty good whenever he uses that to jump and dash into team fights, mass fear and so on. While transformed, AATROX increases his overall damage and gains a blood well that restores health over World Ender's duration, reviving him if he takes lethal damage while in his true form. So it's just like a revive, guys. You know, we've already seen AATROX, very, very similar to what it already was before the rework. But I'm liking the way they went with this, guys. You know, the passive is new, is very, very different because obviously it's a Grievous Wounds for shields as well. We've got Darken Blade, which is insane. I like the idea of it. I like the amount of CC that it has. We got the chains for more CC. We got the E for the escape and the dash in and out of combat. It's going to be so sick, combined with the ultimate. It's going to be absolutely superb, guys. I'm so hyped. I am so freaking hyped. I cannot wait for AATROX to hit the PB for me to give him a go. So let's actually see how we should play AATROX, guys. Let's see how we should play the new AATROX. I want to see it in action. I want to see the combos. We have a little bit of a blurb at the side telling us what to do, but I'd rather see what we're supposed to do rather than read it. So let's see. He's auto-attacking. He's against Orianna top lane. Okay, so he engages with the Darken Blade. That's the second hit. It's a third hit. That CC is insane. That CC seems so crazy. And see the way he dashes? He dashes very, very similar to Riven. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same animation. So he dashes, Darken Blade. Yeah, that's crazy. Uses his World Ender. Booms in. Oh my god, he's probably going to die. Yeah, comes back to life. Oh, he can move! He can move in his blood well? Oh my goodness. Before, I'm pretty sure, guys, I am not an AATROX main by any means, but I'm pretty sure that before, he definitely wasn't able to move in his blood well. He used to stay completely still. Am I correct? Oh my god, this seems pretty crazy. Oh, he's in such low health. He just obliterated them. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. And last but not least, guys, hints and tips on how to play AATROX. So it says here, keep advancing on the enemy to ensure you catch him with the edge of Darken Blade, which is obviously your Q, and you want to try and get those knockups. Each cast moves the hitbox closer to AATROX with the final swing of his greatsword, crushing those immediately in front of him. Awesome. Just pretty much combo them down with your Q. And the combination of Deathbringer's stance reduction, okay, your passive, to your enemy's healing, and Umbral Dash's passive to boost your own means. So Umbral Dash, you get extra attack damage, and obviously you're going to reduce their healing with the Grievous Wounds from your passive. It means you can go head to head with even the biggest and bulkiest of foes, which means that, you know, if they have a lot of lifesteal and a lot of sustain, you know, this could be like the Mundo Breaker. This guy could be solely picked in lane for Mundo and Nasus just to obliterate them with his passive. And then don't wait to become the World Ender. Use your ultimate early to rapidly join the fight from afar and start filling your blood well. The longer you wage war in your true form, the more you'll recover upon reviving. Oh, okay, so use it, engage, try and get your blood wells as high as possible, and then whenever you die, you will get the most out of it. which is pretty insane. Guys. And it says, I must destroy even hope. Just like every Yaz main in my Diamond 3 solo queue games. That should be Yaz's. That should be Yaz main's motto, not Aatrox's. I must destroy even hope. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button below. It really, really, really helps me out. And subscribe. Subscribe, guys. I never ever tell you guys to subscribe. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And you will hopefully enjoy the content that I provide. So until next time, bros, take it easy. Peace out. And good luck on the rift.